Welcome back to another video in the shop. Sitting right behind me is a glorious wrapped up pallet. You can't really tell what's in there yet, but we're gonna jump into it rather quickly here. Probably one of the coolest, most expensive things that we've bought in for the shop yet. If you guys have been following along for any amount of time, you know that we have been trying to outfit our new 60 by 80 shop with all the tools, all the equipment that we need. This right here has been on the bucket list for quite a while. Maybe, just maybe you can get a sneak peek, but we're gonna jump right into unwrapping this pallet and letting you guys know exactly what is in there and what it's gonna do for our shop build here. Before we get into that, quick couple announcements here. Gotta hit you with the shameless plug. Of course, Wrenchworks giveaway number 8 coming at you probably a week or less at this point. Friday the 23rd of this month is the newest, latest Wrenchworks giveaway, so make sure you guys are stay tuned into that. Besides that, what's in this pallet right here has been the topic of a little friendly competition in the shop. I'm gonna walk over here. We've got some crap talking that's been going on behind the scenes between Dawson, aka Young Daw, aka Dawdaw 6.7, and Michael's over here hiding. But these two, whatever's in that pallet is going to lead into quite the competition later on in this video. I'm going to leave myself out of it. I have no business being in it. But between these two dinglings here, we got Silent Mike versus Dawson. You might want to stick around to the end. Once we unveil the crate here, you might get a little glimpse, but just know it's about to get interesting. Some feelings are going to get hurt. I'm not sure who's first, but oh wow, it's already started. It's already started. If you're interested in some things for your shop, you might want to stick around because we're about to unwrap this glorious pallet, which, I mean, Michael, how excited are you? Like, this has been, this is a pretty big purchase, you know. Like I said, this might be one of the most expensive things that we've bought for the shop yet. Excuse me, Mr. Pocket Knife, can I borrow your borrow your pocket knife? No, that's too dangerous. I can't do that. All right. All right, well, I think Michael's over here actually trying to figure out how to put these bad units together. I think Dawson's actually gonna start YouTubing on how to weld, but you know, some assembly required. But guys, as you can see, we have got some tables for the shop, specifically weld tables, and they make it real easy. These bad boys are from weldtables.com. Super pumped. So any good shop needs some good tables. We've been making it work in the new shop with some makeshift tables that we've had or making do with, but we finally have some beefy, some big, nice welding tables. As you guys can see, weldtables.com taking care of us, utilizing their tab and slot. All of these boxes over here are either accessories, which we'll get into, or some actual tools, and you will be able to see how this table actually works. It holds everything, it clamps everything. It is actually a super serious, nice table for a lot of all the fab stuff that we end up getting into around here at the shop. So we'll get into all of that. And what we did opt for, along with the tabletops, is the kind of like the kit that puts them on wheels for the legs and all that stuff, which we are going to need to put together. So we've got 2 tables, one for Dawson, one for Michael, not really, but we got 2 tables, one for kind of nice finish welding, one for a little bit more fab, but super pumped to get these bad boys. One thing that I thought was actually really cool about these guys is no matter where you're at as far as skill level, budget, all of that stuff, if you're looking for a table, they've kind of got all of their options. They've got good, better, best. They've got different thicknesses. They also offer this in a completely DIY. You can actually put this top together yourself, and they'll kind of send you all of the pieces to kind of get that done. We opted for the pre-assembled top just to kind of save us just a little bit of time to get us up and rolling. But again, no matter where you're at, they've got a table for you, and I'm super pumped to kind of get these things assembled. And again, we've got them on wheels so we can kind of move them all around the shop, all of that stuff, but I would highly recommend checking them out. Of course, I do my best to always help you guys save money. That's what I'm here for. But Weld Tables, they make the discount code for you guys even easy too. So Weld Tables is a discount code that you guys can use if you guys are interested in getting a table. But we're gonna get to unboxing the rest of this stuff and putting this stuff together here very, very soon, so we can get to this little friendly competition here of who daddy is in the shop of welding. How you feeling?
Feeling like a fat W is in order.
Is that what that is? That's a W?
I mean, W.
Interesting. I thought that was third place.
West side, I don't know.
Can we just take note that Dawson watches me weld every time I weld, and he still says I'm better than you, and he wants to have a weld off. This is pretty serious.
Something with that generation, I think, over there. I don't know, you know. They know they're wrong, they know they're second place, but yet they just gotta still flaunt it like they got it, you know?
He was backpedaling already.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, look at that iced out chain, boy.
Here we go. Game over, baby. Game over. Chains out and everything. Sound like that. All right. Go. Whoa, back up, back up. I gotta roll out the red carpet for you. Nice unit.
What do you think?
He's ready to freaking get smashed on. A little Hulk smash. It's a beautiful table. What?
It really is.
I mean, somebody welded it a little crooked, but what? I'm just kidding.
This is the...
Wow. That's nice.
You know what that feels like? Feels like she ain't going nowhere.
Here, clamp that.
This would become an oval with me in about a quarter of a second here. I'm already flexing her up. These are deep reach and those are short reach. I believe.
These are the same?
Yeah. See how these are another inch or two out.
And these are smaller?
Those are mini reach. These are deep reach. There you have it. We've got one table completely done. Wanted to get the first one under our belt here, but want to explain a couple cool things about this table. As you can see, Michael is inserting the first leg into the tab and slot system. So basically this entire table is tab and slot the way it's constructed. As you can see underneath here, underneath the table, the base, and even right here where these pockets slide in, you can see everything is, well, tab and slot. And you can see right here, she just slides down in there and everything interlocks really, really nicely and almost kind of like self-squares itself because everything is kind of cut out. It interlocks in all of the rest of the pieces. You can kind of see how these are cut out right here. Those actually just down, slide, and interlock into these legs right here, which is really, really, really nice. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say?
Beautiful.
Wouldn't you say? Honestly, installation, not all that bad, just because all of the hard work is done. Everything fits together really, really nicely. The installation video, super, super easy. As you can see, we've kind of bolted on our plates underneath here, but they're still loose. That way they can move around as we kind of square it. You put your legs in there, and really it's just making sure that it's square and off you are to the races. Now, again, if you want a complete DIY kit, you can actually assemble this whole entire base yourself. And again, a lot of different models. Some models don't have this structure underneath of it, but ours does because we got the heavy wall big boy because, you know, we might have to sledgehammer some things here and there. So
they have that structure. I think it's just smaller.
Smaller. And then the one that we watched, actually, some of them don't even have the fab sides. Yeah, some of them don't have the sides. Some of them are just a bare table. But again, like I mentioned, doesn't matter where you're at. They got a table for you. Super pumped. Got all our accessories just over here.
That's what makes it.
Yeah, that way you just clamp stuff down. Doesn't have to go anywhere. Just a whole nother level of she ain't going nowhere. So we're gonna slap this one together. Catch back up after we're done with this one, but honestly, once you got the hang of it, I mean, ready to rip.
Yeah.
Even with a TIG.
Yep. So far, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. You letting Junior in there for you're getting tired. Tired of being that good. Oh.
Come in, coach.
It's about 4 o'clock. Dawson's finally woke up for the day. His cockiness is coming out. So I mean, here we go.
It's actually almost 5.
So.
Yeah, it took him that long to weld that much.
Woo! Well, table number 2 is almost done. I think Michael's going to let Dawson take it the last 10% so he can get some type of credibility here. Honestly, this is just what, a little practice?
Well, it's like the end, so basically he did the whole thing.
Right, so you can take credit for number 2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These welds about to look like some number 2, but I mean, what?
That was good.
Dawson's YouTube welding class is done. I think my turn's up next after his, but all right, well.
Get on this.
No. I know my place.
Can't relate.
Oh, that's true. What? Oh, sorry.
You want this?
Mine.
That was gonna take.
You know, I think we need to renegotiate this weld off terms. Like, do you have to start from scratch, like actually turning the machine on and like the whole thing, or is like Michael gonna set up and you just have to pick it up?
Clearly, she got it's going. So.
So you're saying we don't even need to have a competition? You're just taking that L?
No, Daddy got me set up, so now I'm ready. You know.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll let you do your thing so we can actually get this. All right, cut the tape. Dawson, you know, he wants to go home with some dignity this evening. Okay.
Oh, it just left on that one.
Then you got a 1X sticker on your hat.
Yep.
You better do your man Cody right.
I'm about to do him wrong. He's about to take it off for me.
Don't worry. Well, the camera work will make it look good either way.
No.
Would you actually consider this the first part of the weld off?
Well, I would, but
any thoughts over there, Junior? Would you actually consider this the first part of the weld off? Not that we're gonna go by what you're about to say, but
did you say yes or no?
it doesn't matter. What do you say? Good answer. Good answer. I feel like Steve Harvey. Good answer. Good answer. All right, so this phase one here. Phase one is actually, I feel like this is pretty good. Welded on the same material, same everything. It's pretty easy, comparable setup. You know, pretty easy button on his part, but I mean. All right. Well, phase one. We're about to have our first review here. I know what he's gonna say. You know. Mr. Aluminum over here wants an aluminum test, but I'm saying for steel, you know, he's had enough time to watch and you know, here we go. No pressure. Am I allowed to shake the table for you? Yeah, it's actually kind of warm in here. You want to kick the air on? Maybe a little fan action? Shouldn't make too big of a difference. All right, we'll let the sensei over here work. Okay, here you go. Just gotta concentrate. We ended yesterday. Did we ever come up with a certified winner of the steel?
I don't think we even looked.
We didn't even look. We should probably look because we're moving on to you know, some light work with aluminum here. Light work. So we did our steel challenge. We have yet to review. We're leaving you guys hanging, but we've got both of our tables built. First thing this morning, we're going to jump into a little aluminum to solidify the winner of Welding Daddy in this shop here. All right. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, huh?
Pretty tough.
How we feeling?
Oh, it's pretty atrocious, honestly.
You know? Ooh, I had to hit you with the blowing holes in the ship, you know. All right, well, we'll see how Daddy does over here.
I'm actually very interested to see how he does.
It's a lot harder than I anticipated it. Honestly, we started the morning off, it's like, hey, let's do a quick little aluminum challenge. We picked up a piece of pretty heavy walled aluminum. I was like, no big deal. I'm like, let's make it interesting. Next thing you know, we just opened up a whole can of worms. You like how I did that? How we feeling? How we feeling?
Pretty excited.
Are you? I'm also excited. He let you go first for a reason, I think, you know. Are you complete, sir?
Yes.
As complete as you're gonna make it.
It's not. Yeah, it's not great.
You.
It's better. Than,
First, the guy who told you not to worry about.
This is hot, right? This is.
I'm sure it's warm. Got some holes there.
You know, for Michael, I tried to like really just get rep.
This is rigged.
I mean, for your first time, how harder than you thought?
Really hard.
Well, if you guys want to take a stab at the old can challenge here with aluminum, feel free to tag us up.
That's tough. Yeah, you should. That is tough.
Well, I think what we're gonna do here, boys and girls, we're gonna leave the judging up to you guys.
Oh yeah, gonna need a lot of judging.
Well, alrighty then. Well, we're all winners you're both winners in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're getting a participation trophy?
Do I get one as well?
There'll be a whole bunch of these out here.
Woo, go team. So here is the steel welds. If we can get up here close, I believe this is Michael's table here. Just so you guys have the full picture here. And I believe this is Dawson's table over here. Here we go.
Those ones are on top.
Oh, on top?
Wow.
I thought you were pretty happy with your steel.
For not doing it and not being confident about the steel, I definitely swapped.
My friends, that is pretty much gonna wrap up this video on the weld tables. Again, if you guys are in need of some fab tables for your shop, guarantee you the guys over at Weld Tables can get you taken care of. We also got some other accessories to go along with the table, which we didn't really have time to get into, but you guys will see in the upcoming videos. We'll keep you guys updated on how they are performing, how we're using them. Super pumped to get these in the shop and get them working. One last reminder in this video, make sure you guys have your calendars marked for this upcoming Friday, the 23rd. Wrenchworks giveaway number 8 coming at you. Make sure you don't miss out. We will see you guys in the next video very, very soon. See ya.